more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Great ball if he can get there. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Vietnam lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And we're off again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. DiMarco. Alvarez. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So is this the start of a comeback? De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely aimed pass. That's a shade optimistic. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Haaland. Now, who's going to be first to this? Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. And that is masterful defending. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Hakimi cuts out the pass. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kimmich. Nico Williams, 2 assists to his credit already. Thinks one through. Mohamed Salah. He gets big. And yes, it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. And the shot! And they've got a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions. You'd be hard-pressed to find...
Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. And here's Alvarez. Haaland. Alvarez. They're urging him. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. That's tidy. Bellingham, and here's Alvarez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rodri. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior, great ball if he can get there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nico Williams. Now it's Mbappe. Plays it in low. He can get that clear.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Alvarez. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Van Dijk. Nico Williams. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe! Danger averted for now. Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Real chance! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mohamed Salah. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Chouameni. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered.
Chance for the header! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's well spotted. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he welcomes it in. And a header! In for the pieces! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez calmly anticipates.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Nico Williams.
That's really well manoeuvred.
6,
Stood up well to him there.
Junior.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Rodri. Number 11, Matthias de Ligt. Number 3,
Wood.
Van Dijk.
Nicely aimed
Number
pass.
22,
He's found a way through. And he's got
coming on the
Elliott!
field.
It's a
Number
loose ball.
15, Dembele. Number 23,
Rice.
Doku. Number 17,
Elliott.
Rice.
Mbappe!
Number 14, Dayo Upamecano.
Aimed beyond the
Number
defence.
2, Ruben Diaz.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hakimi. Rice. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And he was alert to it. Now that's well seen too. And here's Haaland. Oh, the shot could be... Decent hit! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory.
Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Keeper's dealt with that. Mbappe hurtling down that right flank. Tries to get it clear. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Today that parking in the area
Well,
around
fitness
the stadium is
and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution in progress.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Vietnam did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Hernandez. Here's Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Looking for the run. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. De Paul. Now it's Wood. Elliott. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, great ball. Can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Fiddles it through. Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
De Paul very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Mbappe, delivery from him. He gets big, and he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Mbappe is on it. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. He is through here. Elliott. Half-time, extra time.
And we'd like to inform you now that
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Matheus Cunha. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. He won't be happy with that one. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Matheus Cunha.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Cleared without hesitation. Rodri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. De Paul stood his ground strongly. Shakes to shoot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Chance! Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Vlahovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Real chance! Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
DePaul, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So we're still where we started right now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Wood. DePaul. Oh, good-looking ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Rice did well to stay calm there. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Vinicius Junior. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
DePaul, passing is crisp and sharp. Rice, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rodri. DePaul. Alvarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. Here's Rodri. Hernandez. Mbappe. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that is a little undercooked. Wood. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mbappe! Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dembele. And it's Salah. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. Alvarez. Pass somewhat off target. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish. after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Vietnam head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbappe unable to make it happen. Oh, he's been caught napping! Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. What a throw in. Rice. Alvarez.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Played into the middle. Vicario is there to take.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shot at goal! Turns and goes back. He's got the shot away! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And that's a throw-in. Rodri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. De Paul. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Vlahovic. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now there's a fine ball. And they can counter here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vietnam need to make something happen here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Mbappe. That was good alertness. Bellingham. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22, Mohamed Salah. Number 6, Vinicius
Haaland.
Number 15,
And again!
Number 3,
Haaland gets flagged
Van Dijk.
offside.
Number 11, Matthijs de Ligt. Coming on the field, number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 9, Matthias Cunha.
And that interception
Number
was
23,
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nico Williams.
Paris Saint-Germain
Number 24,
finding their passes.
Guardiola. Number 14, Dayo Upamecano.
Matthias
Substitution,
Cunha,
two
oh, good read.
minutes have
That's
been
great
indicated.
positioning, so good from him.
Upamecano cuts it out. Matthias Cunha. Williams. Haaland. Now who's going to be first to this? 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So all square, we need
With
a
the
winner
order of a
and
blue
we will be
car
back
parked
for
outside
extra
the stadium
time.
gate. Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away. Substitution on the field, number 17.
So our quest to find the winner
Coming on to
continues.
replace him is number 21, Rodri.
Defending
Substitution
of
in
the
progress.
desperate variety. Isaac.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's looking to set free a runner. Now the finish! And he thumps it clear.
Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Haaland! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. This is the time you need that pace.
That's good play. Elliott.
Well,
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Hello attendees, this is
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! About as smooth as it gets. And surely that clinches. Mbappe is on, and the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
He's had a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball, and that could set him on his way. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Chouameni, Griezmann. Oh, easy pickings there. Hakimi. Nico Williams. Hakimi. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Elliott, Chouameni, and that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.